Schriftstellers wird das alles in Ordnung kommen.
The next day.
Alright, hopefully I won't get demonetized for that meme. So, just saying that, please can you support the channel by coming back tomorrow and on Tuesday, because we are uploading a Naruto and One Punch Man video for you guys. Also, this video was brought to you by NordVPN. Do you want a safer and more private internet? Do you go on dodgy websites or have those Russian friends? Then look no further. Article 13 just got passed and there's no greater time to get a VPN where you can locate to another country. Use our link in the description and pinned comment to receive 75% off and 1 month for free. For $3 a month, you can get a great service and you can cancel at any time for a full refund, so there's no harm in trying it out. Now, without further ado, let's go balls deep with my analysis for the week. First things first, I'm going to explain the deeper meaning behind the new Boruto Opening 5 called Golden Time, since it actually has a few metaphors that some people may have missed, and people are going to request for me to and the Hokage rock. Boruto does a fist bump to Naruto, paying his respect to his father and implying the character development we have received thus far. Boruto loves his father, but now he respects him as a Kage and the leader of the village after understanding his perspective. In the previous openings, Boruto was not doing this and he wasn't paying his respect to his father. He actually felt very lonely, right? It's also paying homage to the previous series named Naruto, of course, and Boruto is also on a train, and this is something he likes doing, but it's also on a journey. The train is moving. This is because Boruto is also moving and on his way to on his own journey, finding himself on what it means to be a ninja. So the whole message is further implied because this is when the title screen appears, Boruto Naruto Next Generation. It's a new era with new characters. The next few shots display Himawari and Boruto training with Hanabi. Now at this point we know Himawari isn't really a ninja, so this can be foreshadowing the fact that she has received some training and knows her roots of being Hyuga. In fact, we know this because she pays respect to Neji, she knows that she's of the Hyuga clan, she has a Byakugan, and this is also implied through her understanding of the ninja system as she explained it to Kawaki in the manga, as he did not understand the culture on what Naruto was doing with Boruto, but Himawari was the one that explained everything to him, right? So will we see Himawari become a ninja? Who knows, but we will all want it to happen, right? We then see Boruto training with Sasuke, which is obvious, and then we see Team 7 on a mission. However, on this mission, Boruto has a vision of his father as the Hokage with a crystal-like essence that he cannot grab. Those of you that have not seen my Naruto Opening 18 analysis and you would like to understand what this crystal means, please go watch that video after this one. So the essence and crystal within Naruto is his Ninshu, knowing himself and understanding who he is. Naruto was chasing his essence and crystal, which represents his dreams and bonds. Naruto learned through his friends and what benefits of having them can do, and how these bonds can help create a greater future by teaching him knowledge, new techniques, and what is the meaning of life. All these things helped him become the Hokage and achieve his dream. Boruto cannot grab this crystal and is chasing his father's essence because he is finding his own dream and bonds. He's finding what destination and prophecy that everything will be taken away from him told by Momoshiki. Tonori has also stated that he has a dark prophecy and that he is the star of hope that will save the world. So Boruto will lose his dream and bonds, and that is why he cannot grab the crystal. This is why the next scene Boruto starts learning what Naruto did, right? With this new understanding that Boruto has gained, he creates a Rasengan with Minato and Jiraiya's spirit appearing, and a lot of people miss this because, you know, it's literally just 1 or 2 frames. Naruto and Sasuke transition from being 12-year-olds to their older self and look on at Boruto with happiness because, you know, they're seeing themselves in Boruto. They realize Boruto is learning just like they did, and he finishes the fight by destroying the enemy. It then cuts to cutesy moments and references to a few Shinden moments which may get adapted for Mirai Saratobi and much more. Okay, now let's talk about the episode itself. Overall, I thought it was average yet consistent. Personally, I didn't feel as though the pacing was slow or there was any bad writing at all. In fact, everything was fine. It's just that the anime wanted to slow down the pace, build up and explain everything in detail on how the arc will end, and that's one way of making your audience care about what happens next anyways. Sumire comes to find out she cannot control New anymore and her Pokemon has seemed to evolve again and she doesn't have enough badges to control him, right? So they find that Suigetsu and Karin, you know, they're coming to save Jugo based on Orochimaru's orders. So Suigetsu shows who's boss by ending the freaking fight in 2 seconds, which alerts Team 7 on where they are. Seeing Karin and Suigetsu again is obviously fun. The writing was consistent in their relationship on how they interact with each other, so it seems as though the writers haven't forgotten about that and they're not disrespecting the lore that we already know. It's basically a love-hate relationship that we all love to see. Now, skipping all of this exposition of all this chatter, Boruto ends up in a bittersweet discussion with Suigetsu. The theme of predestination is once again explored and it's making Boruto learn a lot about himself and what he wants to become in the future. Does he want to be someone that believes in predestination that cannot change the future? Or does he want to be someone that can make a change even under terrible circumstances and make the best of what has been given to him? Now this is important to Boruto because as the anime moves on, Boruto will have to choose the second option for the story to push forward. So Boruto needs to become a person that wants to change and save the future because he will lose bonds and Konoha is destroyed in the future. And also, what is the essence of a ninja? So Boruto will cease to be an ordinary human being due to his destiny, just like Jugo, who is also a human that hasn't lived under ordinary circumstances. In fact, Jugo and Suigetsu both tell Boruto on the spot that their life is difficult and he doesn't understand that yet because he's still a kid. Boruto wants to save Jugo even if what Suigetsu said is true because he doesn't really know him, right? But Boruto still hangs on to that idea of hope and he is a dreamer. So this arc is doing a very good job on developing Boruto's character to win the audience over. You know, I'm starting to like his character and seeing the slight changes in his maturity as a person. He is being represented less of a brat that we all hate, goddammit, and more like someone who has good intentions but is learning through the reality of the real world. We then cut to fan service Sarada and Karin moments, which I obviously loved because, you know, I'm a Sarada fan and it's cute seeing how respectful she is to her elders. You know, it's the shit we all want to see. Even the toughest Naruto fan out there wouldn't mind a scene like that. The gang makes a plan on how to save Konohamaru and Jugo, but then there's a plot twist we all saw coming. The bird shit eating dude ends up being the true betrayer and drugs Suigetsu and Boruto out cold. It's his laboratory and experiments. I mean, I called this out beforehand. I don't know, maybe I edited it out of my video, but I do remember everyone in the comments and us as a Boruto community, we all assumed he was the true culprit behind everything anyway. So I don't think this is really a plot twist that people didn't see coming. We all had the fair assumption. So, you know, come on guys, come on, join me guys. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Everyone post the clapping emoji for everyone in the comment section and yourself. You deserve it. And I need you. And I miss you. And now I want. Alright, so I asked on Twitter as usual, and I asked, how was Boruto episode 101? Let me know your thoughts by replying. So surprisingly, 38% said good, 450 votes, low percentage of people again, there's nothing to boast about. But yeah, 38% of people said good, 27% amazing, which is actually very surprising for me because I said it's average. L Diaz says, when Boruto plus Suigetsu talked about destiny and referred to Jugo and the class rep, it made me think whether Neji was right all along. I do personally think Neji was right all along, but I don't, you know, there is some points I do want to make out about. You can't disrespect Naruto's character when it comes to it, because I do still think he worked hard for his destiny to do come true, right? But yeah, I need to cover that in a video one day. Matthew Diaz says it was good. I wish Boruto would call Sumire by her name. Yes, I have noticed that a lot myself. He never calls her by name. Karin finally confirmed that Sarada isn't her daughter. That line was music to my ears. Yeah, that was cute, man. I love that moment. Shout out to the Pussy Slayer of the League. Heather says the pacing is great, the story is pretty decent, the new opening and closing is straight fire with both animation and song. The only obvious plot twist was Sokka. Oh! Heather got that on lock! Heather got that shit on lock! She gave herself a round of applause. But anyway guys, I hope you follow me on Twitter or Instagram. Join me next time as always, and I'll see ya next time.